Hello, I'm Dr. Brian Schutz, and I want to welcome you to our video blog, Weight Loss Secrets. Today, we're going to discuss a topic that's near and dear to my heart, and that is exercise. And specifically, exercise for people who are overweight and want to begin to lose that weight. Now, in our last episode, we talked about the caloric deficit and how we need to eat more spread out throughout the day in smaller portions so that we can keep our insulin levels and our blood sugar levels all the way level throughout the day. This helps to fight cravings and so you can beat your food addictions. Now, the exercise that we're going to talk about, of course, you shouldn't start this program, any exercise program, without talking to your doctor about your specific case to make sure that you can exercise without causing yourself irreparable harm. All right? Okay, that being said, let's get into our first topic. Is broken down into two different distinct areas. Number one, we have anaerobic exercise. That is, exercise that is done absence of the presence of oxygen. Now, in anaerobic exercise, this is for short-term bursts in power training. And this doesn't rely on oxygen for fuel, and it doesn't burn fat. It burns sugar from your liver and from your muscles that's stored as glycogen, so that it can be used for energy. All right? Now, the other type of exercise is, everybody's heard of this one, aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise is very important also, and for this reason, especially if you want to lose weight. Aerobic exercise takes oxygen and burns it with the fat to remove calories from your body, remove fat from your body. So we have to have oxygen, and we then burn fat for energy. Okay? Now, it's extremely helpful to know this point. Your first part of exercise, no matter what you do, you're going to burn that sugar from your body. Okay? You're going to burn that glycogen that we talked about for energy before you start burning fat for fuel. So it makes sense to go ahead and warm up. Then we want you to do your anaerobic exercise or power training, weightlifting, speed training, that sort of thing, before you do your aerobic exercise. I see a lot of people go to the gym. The first thing they do is they get on the treadmill for 30 minutes and then they go lift weights. Here's the problem with that. The first 12 minutes they're on that treadmill, running or doing interval training, they're mostly burning sugar from their body and not fat for fuel. Then they go to the weight room. When they get to the weight room, they have less of that sugar in their muscles to use for the energy they need to lift the weights, the anaerobic exercise we talked about. So it's important that you first do your anaerobic training, or your weightlifting, speed, and agility training, so that you burn that sugar out of your blood and out of your muscles and out of your liver. And so that when you start doing your aerobic training, second thing you do, you're going to be burning pure fat for energy. And that's what we want. So to maximize your time when working out, whether you're doing calisthenics at home like push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, that sort of thing, or maybe burst training, speed training with running, do those things first before you move on to doing your aerobic training. That way you'll maximize the caloric deficit and the burning of fat in your body while you train. There are many reasons to do weight training or anaerobic exercise, and many ways to do it. The reasons include stronger muscles, stronger bones, better hormone response to foods you put in your body, less incidence of heart rate, less incidence of cancer, less incidence of diabetes. There are multitudinous reasons to exercise with weights or resistance training. There are many different ways to do it though. It doesn't mean you have to go into the gym even to get resistance training. I don't know if many people know this, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he started working out back in Austria, the first things he did were all movements that he could do with his body weight. Push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups. He did these sort of things for a year before he started weight training. So it's important not to just go jump into some weight training program where you could possibly hurt yourself. And that's going to completely negate the positive effect that any weight training would have for a couple weeks if you get hurt. So if you're starting at home, I would recommend that you maybe use bands to train with. Exercise bands are very effective, and they are very easy to use. They usually come with a video that you can put in the DVD player and watch as you're learning the exercises, which is very helpful. Also, you could get a machine like the Total Gym or the Bowflex. I recommend these for at home so that you can get that resistance training into your daily schedule if you're only going to work out at home. Now, if you're going to go to the gym, I strongly recommend the first thing you do when you walk in the door is you talk to a personal trainer. A personal trainer will give you the guidance and will give you the stick-to-itiveness that you need to have a good program and a good experience in the gym without hurting yourself. And then they can also help you build a aerobic program. After you're done with your weight training, you can go do your aerobic program that they recommend for you and will help you to stick to. And it's a very good way to get a jump start on good health. Now, at home aerobic exercise I recommend, you can simply get a video maybe to do Tai Chi or to do outside walking or to maybe jump rope. There are many different things you can do for aerobic exercise at home that will be very helpful to get you into the weight loss mode. The most important thing with any exercise program is that you actually start. There's an old saying that knowledge does not take the place of putting one foot in front of the other. So you might know these things now that we've talked about here on the video that you need to go out and do. But until you do it, it won't make a difference in your life. Our hope is that you'll take the information I give you, and in the book that you can get a free download from our website, capitalcitywellness.com. If you get that Weight Loss Secrets book, there's different exercises, different ways of doing things in that book that you will be able to learn from and be able to put into practice in your life. And if you have any questions about starting a new exercise routine or maybe changing your exercise routine because you've reached a plateau where you're not making any more progress, please just drop us a line. Just go to capitalcitywellness.com and go to the Contact Us page and just put in your question and we will get back to you soon. Remember, you're the reason why we're here and doing this, and we want to share with you and answer all your questions to help you be the best that you can be. Thank you very much for joining us today, and God bless.